right, guys, welcome to week 14. This is the 5 Minute Podcast. We are going to talk about you becoming an independent stylist from commission-based salon. Does that sound good? I first want to tell you guys that I have had such a crazy last 2 weeks because I just came back from Costa Rica because I believe in stylists taking a break because we serve people all the time and we do all the things. And you got to take time for yourself, babe, or you're going to burn out. I should probably talk about that in another video, which I will. But today we're going to talk about you transitioning, putting your big girl pants on, your big guy pants on, and handling business. Save your money. That is going to be my number one tip. All right, so I got my handy dandy laptop because, like I said before, it has been a long, actually 2 weeks, but I am rejuvenated and I'm ready to get back to work. And you know, it's the holiday season. At the time that you are watching this video, it may be different, but for us right now, it is the holiday season. I am booked, I am busy, I am just doing all the things, and I still had time to take time for myself. So let's jump right into it because I know everybody want to be a boss. You know, people just like it. It's like, as a stylist, you're like, I worked hard, I went to school, I just feel like I should be my own boss. But unfortunately, there are a lot of things that stylists do not take into consideration when they are wanting to become an independent stylist. Now, this video isn't to deter you from becoming that, but I want to kind of guide you in a space. If you are coming from a commission-based salon, things that you can start implementing while you're there so your transition to an independent stylist won't be as rough. If you are coming straight out of hair school, or if you haven't been doing clients for that long, or maybe you used to do clients and you are trying to transition back into your salon space, your beauty business, I do not recommend being an independent stylist first, at least. Give yourself 6 months to a year to get you back on your feet because as an independent stylist, you are responsible for all the things. Let me say it one more time. As an independent stylist, you are responsible for all the things. So that's pricing, products, rent, bills, any overhead, marketing, content. You're usually responsible for all the things. And so if you can't do it yourself, that means you have to hire people, which means you have to have money. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how skilled you are, if you are transitioning newly to an independent stylist, most of the time you don't have no money. I know sometimes you have to humble yourself and gather yourself together to want to be in a salon space, commission based. I know there are salons out nowadays that do more of a salary, so you have to search for that depending on your city. But I do want to say that finding a right commission based salon to start in first is going to be essential to you being able to thrive as an independent stylist. Like, don't quote me, we all had to do it. When I got out of hair school, I literally worked at, should I say their name? I worked at a franchise salon for about a year and I was able to get my feet wet, find out the things I needed. I worked with a great group of hairstylists that were older, a little more seasoned at the time, and was able to give me some of the tools and things that I needed to be able to transition from then to a booth rented stylist. From there, after doing it for about 10 years, then I turned around and transitioned into a suite stylist. So there are steps, and I need you to know that taking all the steps are just as important and not just skipping over just because you want to feel like you want to be a boss. My first thing, I think I talk about this a lot, especially when it comes to finances. Save your money. Like when you are at a commission based salon, or let's say you have a corporate job that you're working at because your goal is to eventually be independent. Save your money. You should be starting a business bank account. You should already have that anyway, but you should definitely have a business bank account checking, of course. But you want to make sure you have a business savings account. Start saving some of your money. You can start off with $5 a week, $5 a day, making sure that you increase it over time. So let's say you decided one day, okay, in 6 months, I want to be an independent stylist. I want to move to my own suite. I want to move to my own, another salon that maybe I can just do booth rent. I want you to be thinking in that space and be able to save money. So when you transition those slow periods, as you still build your clientele with your new location, you won't be so like desperate to bring in clients and charging less than you deserve, which my pricing for profit course that you should have gotten by now lets you know that you need to be pricing with confidence and make your money. So, had to do a shameless plug. So, you want to make sure you are saving your money for a rainy day, for the days that clients, it's just clients are so unpredictable. And so, even with becoming an independent stylist and accepting deposits and all those things, I know starting off, things are just naturally slow. It doesn't matter how much marketing you do, it doesn't matter how much content you produce, there are going to be slow periods. And just think about it, being an independent stylist is very expensive. You have to buy all your own products. And it depends on what services you offer. If you offer extension services, if you offer hair color services, those type of services can be very expensive to provide. So saving your money while you have money consistently flowing in is going to be key. While you are at your commission salon, start building your personal brand. I think back in episode like week 1 or 2, I talked about building your personal brand. It is okay for you to do that. I don't care what salon you are at. I don't care. You should always be building your personal brand. So when you go to branch off, you will have some recognition in the beauty space. That is very important. I know sometimes people get a little scared, they get a little nervous, but if you are in a great salon that is pushing you and giving you all the tools and really helping you navigate your growing phase of your beauty business, they will definitely understand and want you to push your personal brand. Now, that doesn't mean stepping on toes of the salon, but there are perfectly curated ways where you can succeed personally and build the salon as well. And you always want to make sure you leave salons on a good note, because you just never know when you have to need them again, and or they can be used as good references as you move forward. And lastly, research and secure your workspace. So let's say you gave yourself 6 months to move into your independent space. During those 6 months, you can be visiting other salon suites. You can be visiting other salons, maybe that offer booth rent. Start doing your research early. You need to know what location you want to be in. You need to know, like, even with the salon suites, there are going to be other stylists that offer different things. You want to see the dynamic of the suites, because you want to make sure that even though you're becoming independent in the salon suites, in that space you are independent, the environment that you're going to bring your clients in is very important, especially when you are trying to create your beauty business as a luxury business. You want to make sure that you are looking at all that: parking, location, the people that you're going to be interacting with, the people that your clients may interact with, if they have a receptionist. You need to make sure that there's enough space for all your things and the services that you're going to provide. This is very important for you to know if that space is curated for you moving forward. I'm telling you, I feel like some people tend to wait to the last minute when they just have to find a space, and they wind up moving into something that they didn't really do their research on. And so now they got to wind up moving again. Now, in your history of servicing clients, you'll probably move multiple times. One, because some things just don't suit you anymore. And because as you elevate your business, you will elevate your location. And let's be honest, the more money you make, the more things you're going to want to have. So it is perfectly fine, but making sure you just take a step back, take a deep breath. And I know we can get excited when we are trying to get to new things and achieve our goals, but making sure you have a sound mind when trying to transition from commission to an independent stylist, so you can at least try to make the best choices for yourself and for your clients at that time. I hope these tips were very beneficial for you today. They are very, very essential in transitioning yourself into your new business. And I know for a fact you're ready and you're going to do it. And I understand that your mindset is going to help you push and navigate that space. Yes, you can watch this podcast, you can listen to this podcast, but ultimately it is up to you. Check out our other episodes. Remember, this is week 14, so you have 14 other episodes to tune into. And yeah, we have vlogs, some tutorial videos. Check out our channel, because these beauty videos are here for you to help you invest in your business, change your mindset, build your confidence, and catapult your beauty business forward. Until next time, babes, ciao.